to answer some questions of the part of think. Moving on to question number 6. Think about a time when comedy and strategies emerge together in your own life. It could be as serious as a brave event or as simple as falling in public. Reflects on why laughter found a way into that moment, from whom, and the impacts it has on that situations. So it could, for example, it could be falling in public, for example. Then reflects on why laughter found a way. Firstly, is that obviously falling in public. Firstly, on tension, when you're falling, you get hurt, and that is a tension. Secondly, falling instantly makes them laugh, and obviously in a dramatic way, for example. Then laughter found in that way. Secondly, for whom? For example, from whom is obviously from us, and obviously from some objects or some things that you bump into it. So thirdly, is that for question number 7, is that it seemed to be humans natural for us to seek out as a comedy in tragic moments. Why do you think this is? So first is that humans are not actually perfectly in one emotion. Not everyone are perfectly angry all the time. Sometimes angry can find ways to be funny, and sometimes not always serious can find a way for excitement. Sometimes body bored. Sometimes found something that really dramatic, for example. Then always humans have a nature to us to actually seek comedy in a tragic moments. For example, in a friend's death, you also find a way. You also found something to cheer us up. For example, in her boundary, for example, in her grave, then you see a batch of flower with something smile. Then that can actually light up your mood. Now, question number 6 reflects on a story you have read and features and elements of the comedy of tragic moments. How did the comedy further on strategies? A strategy means that there are really something that obviously hurt you. So first reflect the story that you have read on the future of the elements. The time the story, for example, on a Harry Potter movie, for example, Harry Potter's kind of books, then it reads that there are lots of different kind of painful, for example. Harry Potter kind of parents have obviously died early, and so that are tragic moments. In some cases, there were some funny moments, like he tripped it, for example, he flying a broom, and obviously tripped it. The tensions are both appears in those situations, and none of those actually have one kind of features. Those are elements of tragic moments. How did the comedy obviously forms into something really bad? Firstly, in that strategy, for example, falling on a broom, then the funny here is that someone knocked him, means that it's really funny for some time. Then on the other part here is that obviously he broke his hand, and his hand goes to a really funny shape, for example. Those are really funny tension. Those are both tensions, and why this obviously form into something both funny and both tension at the same time. Those are end of my answer question. Thanks for saying, and goodbye.